A lot of people we're talking about, you don't get ticks at Chili's. These guys go, I got bit by a recluse, a brown recluse.
Ooh, a fiddleback.
Did he have to pay extra for that?
I don't think so. Is that one of those 2 for $10 meals? So,
when I was in college, there was a pizza place down on Elliston, which was called Obie's, and I worked there with a couple of my dorm mates, and we used to stick our head under the tap when it was slow, and just chug the beer. And at one point, the place had roaches from the Iranian place next door. And at one point, we're hammered, and somebody walks up with the pizza, and there's a roach piece sticking out of the pizza. And he's like, this is what you serve? And I went, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. That's an extra topping. I'm going to have to charge you for that.
You were young.
I was hammered.
Look at that, Bell. This is why Bell works here. That's it, guys. We just extra piece. Go away. Leave us alone.
Love y'all.
Because we were talking earlier about Lyme disease, that Justin Timberlake has it. A lot of people have it. I didn't realize that. A lot of people get bit by ticks. That's why I don't go outside. I tell you guys, it's probably the best thing for us. Just stay indoors.
Yeah, man. Sometimes, depending on where those ticks get, that can be problematic.
That is problematic. Don't let that happen to you.
That's why you got to check for them.
You tear them off? You burn them off? How does that work?
The ones I've had, I've always just torn them off.
Yeah.
But
I always have more fun burning them off. It's like you get to torture them, for what they did to you.
Oh, says the guy that's a serial killer. I've always, I've heard you're supposed to burn them off, tear them off. I've never been bit by a tick, knock on wood. Yeah, I know.
Walk around out in them woods for a while.
No. And I'll thank you to not call me a serial killer, sir. It has to be 3 before you become a serial killer.
3. Has to be 3. It's got to be a 3. Trifecta. Not doing it once. I don't go outside like that. Like, I mean, if I can get bit by a tick from here to my house, that's kind of weird, right? Like, I get in my car and I go to pickleball. And I love the woods, but I like driving by them. I don't like getting in them because of stuff like that. You don't want that following you home.
They will. They'll stick right to you.
Oh, man, that is nasty. I know because my little brother, so my wife took the kids hiking about a month and a half ago when they were all out here visiting, and my little brother, he had a couple ticks on him.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, I was like, no way. Look at you. Don't bring that in the house. I'll tell you that right now because you guys know Obie's is the best, by the way.
Obie's?
Yeah. Doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's what I heard. He just said Obie's is the best. Somebody said put Vaseline on them. It smothers them.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. So there you go. We don't, when I was out in the West Coast, we had West Nile virus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's everywhere.
Don't you get that from mosquitoes?
Yeah, you get that from mosquitoes. We had, that's pretty much, you could get a fever, this really dangerous fever in Arizona, but by and large, there was none of that stuff. And there's no real ticks out there because there's no woods. That's why you live in the desert.
Yeah.
I mean, you got tarantulas.
Yeah, big tarantulas.
Yeah, those things are but they're not going to, even to get bit, but you're never going to get bit by that. You got to really try to get bit by
Yeah,
them.
and their venom is not it's not going to kill you.
No. You see,
it can hurt.
You have scorpions. That's the one thing. You've got scorpions, like these little scorpions, and when they sting you, it puts a walloping on you.
They pack a punch.
Yeah, it does pack a punch. So you've got some of those, and obviously rattlesnakes and stuff, but they don't want to bug you. They don't want to be around you. They're not interested in you.
All we had to worry about what kind of freaked me out in New Mexico was the hantavirus.
Yes.
And you can just breathe it. It's in rat droppings, and it doesn't even have to be like a place where you're thinking about a dirty house or something like that. I mean, you could just be out on a trail somewhere, and you could breathe in hantavirus.
Yeah, that I remember hantavirus. That's what killed.
It's what killed Gene Hackman's wife.
Yeah, and he died being very old.
Yeah,
but that's what I forgot. It got for a while there. There was a. And you're probably out in that West Coast at that time. There were several big outbreaks of people who got hantavirus. Mm-hmm. It was really bad.
Yeah,
was
our
really
first
bad.
year there in New Mexico, 2000. 2000. There were some cases, and I was thinking, what in the world is this?
What is this weird thing these rats are doing? Scorpions? Yeah, camel spiders in Iraq. Everybody's talking about all the cool things. Black widows.
Black widows. Whoo, don't mess with them.
And you know what? I will keep all of those to make sure that I don't have to ever see a funnel web spider.
Those are the killers.
Funnel web spiders, those are awesome. First of all, the minute you get off the plane in Australia, know that everything there at any given time will kill you.
Anything.
And the funnel web spider, so there's two of them. There's the Sydney funnel web, and then they have another funnel web. The Sydney one will, first of all, they don't like people. They will go and live. They live inside homes. They will attack you. That's kind of their jam.
They're aggressive.
And very aggressive, and their fangs are gnarly. But if they bite your animals, they won't hurt your animals. The other funnel web on the other side of the country is the exact opposite. It'll kill your animals if they bite them, but it won't do anything to you. But that funnel web, woo-wee.
Man, my daughter covers some people in Australia who have they have pet spiders that are not really pets. They
The ones that live in the house.
Yeah, they're and they're huge.
I've seen those all over, like these giant spiders, and they don't kill them because they kill some of those other nasty things.
They eat other things that can kill you in
so
Australia.
If you're cool with that, they're cool with you. We move on with our life. I won't mess with you. You won't mess with me. I'll let you hang out here and eat whatever weird thing comes in the house.
They look creepy, man.
Koala bear, whatever the hell's living in those damn houses. I don't even know that. Speaking of homes, guess who's got a new one? Ghislaine.
Officials confirmed the move from the low-security federal prison in Tallahassee to the minimum-security prison camp in Bryan, Texas. Ghislaine Maxwell had been at the Florida prison for 3 years prior to her meetings last week with the Deputy Attorney General. The facility houses both men and women. The Texas prison camp, on the other hand, is just for women. Other inmates there include convicted Theranos fraudster Elizabeth Holmes and former Real Housewives star Jen Shaw, who pleaded guilty in a telemarketing scheme.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Elizabeth Holmes. I'm going to revolutionize stuff. Remember her?
Elizabeth Holmes.
Well, Thanos. Thanos was the guy that fought all the Avengers.
Yes.
Yeah, Thanos. He fought all the Avengers and snapped his finger. What if he snapped his finger and you thought, you know what? I'm okay with this.
Huh.
I don't know if we need to bring everybody back.
Seems all right.
That would have shortened the movie.
That would have. Like, we were really mad at him, but then we're like, you know what? It's okay. Not a lot of traffic, so that's pretty good. But they moved her. I have no idea why they moved her. They're not really saying why they moved her. I don't know if it was a reward or not. I don't, it's one of those, what do they call them, like a camp?
Yeah, this was called a prison camp.
I bet she had a jail cell, and now she's more in an environment where it's
might be a room.
Yeah, it's a room, like a dormitory.
I was going to say a dormitory.
Yeah, that would be, and I don't know. I have no idea if this is one of those things where they're moving her there for her protection, which you never know in today's world, kids. Let's be real, okay? We can be honest with each other. You never know. Maybe they're thinking, how far can these people reach? Or is this setting up for something else? We're going to find out, I'm sure, in the next couple of months, years, never. Or are they going to just let her slip across the border? She broke out. We tried to stop her. No, she's in Mexico now. Jobs, horrible today. If you guys haven't seen the job numbers, don't see them. They're not good. In fact, even the White House is like, God, Biden.
And they revised them down from six figures to like low fives.
So the last 2 months, they revised them. And I've never seen a revision this bad. It's 253,000 jobs they took away. So 1 month was 14,000. The other month was 19. They expected 100,000 this month. They got 73. Is it?
And that'll be revised down.
Yeah, that'll be revised down. So it's. How do you feel about the economy? That's just it. How do you feel? That's the only thing that matters. Some of you probably feel good. Some of you are a little nervous. Some of you are paycheck to paycheck, wondering, is this, how bad is this going to get? Are tariffs going to hit me? Because, as today's one of the new tariff days, I don't even know what. Is it the 7th or is it today? Tariffs.
What's that?
Some tariffs went on today.
Some today.
and some next week.
Yes.
And then 90 days for
Mexico.
But there's also some things that they aren't touched in the Mexican one because of the USMCA. So it's all confusing. It is. You're going to have to wait and see. It is Trump recognizes the fact that this is a situation where he knows everything's riding on this and this alone when it comes to who gets elected next year, outside of some really crazy stuff. Because if your economy is struggling, they're going to look to make changes.
The White House is acknowledging that those revisions to the May and June report aren't good. They're saying it's not what they want to see, and it comes as the president is moving forward with the tariff policy. No delays, no extensions. He signed the executive order last night, but notably, they actually don't start until August 7th because of processing.
So we'll see. Because of processing. What's that? We had some issues with our processing. It'll take a while. So we've got that going. And some of you are like, it's fine. The economy is fine. Some of you are saying the economy is horrible. It depends on what you're doing.
It is. It's on an individual basis.
Absolutely. And that's why I say, now, there's a lot of people out there that are feeling like the economy's still strong. But there's a lot of people out there saying, well, it's okay, but it's way more expensive. Thought he was going to bring some of these prices down. They're feeling like it's starting to get away from them again. And it's a sit and see. We don't know what it's going to look like when the tariffs go into full effect, if they go into full effect, and what countries are going to be affected by it. Because next week, we could be going, well, that was nothing. And that's why tariff talk isn't that exciting. Some of you are okay with it. One said, stop being paranoid about the economy. It's fine. It's only going to get better. Okay. That's you. If you're feeling great. Another person says the economy's horrible. So are they lying or are you lying? So Ray says I'm an anti-Trumper and prices are down.
Yeah, Ray's on the weed.
Yeah.
I like where gas prices are.
Yeah, I like that too. Gasoline's $2.41. Okay, that's again. I don't know. Here's the beauty of since I've moved here, I don't drive anywhere. I love that.
You're definitely saving on gasoline.
Yeah, even if gas was $20 a gallon, I wouldn't care. We don't put any. We filled up like 4 weeks ago, and I still think we have a half a tank. I do not, because everything's in walking distance.
You just have the one car?
Yeah, we've got 2 other cars back in our house in Arizona.
So Steph's not doing a lot of driving either.
No, she's driving. Next week, they're driving out to Orlando for some Comic-Con thing, but we're not. We do no driving for the most part because we also, to save the impulse spend, we do, we do the groceries or the Walmart Costco run, because otherwise you go to Costco, you're like, I'm just going to run in really quick and get some toilet paper and 14 pounds of peanut butter. Then you come out with a big screen TV.
Right.
And so.
New computer.
Yeah. So we do that now to save the impulse buys. And so that's why we don't drive a lot.
And if you want to go out to eat, you're surrounded by places to go that within walking distance.
100%. The last time the last time the car moved was last Saturday. I went and played pickleball with Keith from Contours out in at Pickleball Kingdom. That's the last time the cars moved. So that's how much we drive. I love that. Coming up, a lot of stuff still to get to. Probably some more on some jobs. We got some fun stuff as well. I'll give you guys, my buddies went and got a sneak peek a week and a half or so ago of, what was it called? The Naked Gun. And I'm going to give you guys the rundown on what they say. And it's actually rather interesting. I'm surprised, and I'm kind of looking forward to actually going and see. We'll talk about that, among other things, straight ahead. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. It's a 9-bedroom, 6-bath home, complete with roommates, like Thanos' leader. What's her name? What's that crazy chick's name? I always forget it.
Holmes. Elizabeth Holmes.
God, she was nuts. You guys, what was that movie that came out a few years ago? It was about the scam that she pulled on everybody. And I don't think it started out a scam. And Elizabeth Holmes, if you guys don't know, she ran a company called Thanos. They are Theros or whatever the hell it was called, Theranos.
Something like that.
They were going to revolutionize the medical industry with this one blood test that was supposed to be able to tell you a billion things wrong with you, and they could never get it through the FDA outside of one thing, and they kept taking money and scamming people, and they were lying, and it got to the point where it finally all fell apart on them.
She was falsifying testing reports and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, telling everybody, we're in Walgreens and we're in Walmart and we're all these places. You can go you could only get, it was stupid. You could find out if you had high cholesterol or something. That was it. It couldn't tell you anything else. And this was supposed to be able to tell you everything about you, this one and done thing. And they just kept lying and lying and getting money and money and kept getting money and money. Ooh-wee. So, my buddies went and saw, and I don't go to a lot of movies anymore. I used to go all the time. In fact, I rarely go. Now I wait for them to come out at home because I figured I don't like going anywhere. And it's super expensive, too, when you go to the movies. It drives me crazy. You go, you take the kids. Next thing you know, it's like $120. Like, what the hell happened here?
How much is that Coke?
Yeah.
$25.
That's great. Great. That's for how many am I getting?
3 swallows.
So, The Naked Gun.
I can't wait to see it.
Is out in theaters. And so I asked my buddies, they go and they do like movie reviews and things like that. They've got their channels and they got all these followers. And so the way it works is they put you on a social embargo, which means that you're not allowed to say anything. They let you see the movie first. You're not allowed to say anything. And they do an out of the movie theater reaction, but they can't release it until a certain time. And then they can't release the review until the next day. They said, hilarious. Laughs all the time. And laughs, because if you like Airplane and you like the original Naked Gun and Hot Shots, if you've never seen Hot Shots, that was one. Top Secret, the first movie I think Val Kilmer ever did, which was kind of like this. It's that weird kind of humor where it's so ridiculous, but it is
characters doing absurd things in absurd situations.
Yeah, where Liam Neeson says, "Take a chair," and Pamela Anderson grabs it and just walks out of the room, as opposed to just sitting down. He says, "Liam's awesome, Pam's amazing, and you're gonna laugh there's a punch line or a joke every 60 to 90 seconds."
Pamela was she's always been a decent actress. Her biggest problem was that she let her personal life become the story instead of her acting career.
And her looks.
Yeah.
And her looks became everything. And that's why now she rarely is seen with makeup. And they're dating, by the way.
They are?
Yeah, they're hot and heavy. I think this is the
Good
first.
for them.
Is this the first woman he's dated since his wife died?
I might
I
be.
think so. And they're totally like in love. But he is amazing. And it's not a reboot. He is actually Frank Drebin Jr.
It's a sequel.
And it's just kind of a carrying on the legacy. But Rotten Tomatoes, the critics have it at 90%. So does the popcorn meter, which is the regular folk. So if you're looking for something fun this weekend, it's a little slapsticky and it still holds up. And it's about 90 minutes, so it's not 2 or 3 hours. It's definitely the movie to see. If you want to go see what are the Avatar movies? I saw the trailer for Ash and Fire.
That's going to be my hot take for next Tuesday.
Oh, my goodness. How many of these are you going to... As many as he can. As many as he can.
Avatar is and always has been trash.
Settle down.
Yeah, man. That was a 3-hour waste of time.
Oh, goodness me. Just crazy. And he says, I got another 3 after this. Okay, well, that sounds fun. Well, let AI do it. Can't be any worse. You're running out of elements, by the way.
Well, he can keep doing his deep sea dives while AI writes and produces his movies.
Yeah, my uncle has seen a decent amount of it because he's friends. He's done stuff with James before, and he said, he goes, I find myself rooting for the humans this time. It's kind of over it. Coming up, a lot of stuff we're still going to try to squeeze in. Some stuff about Israel. This AI world is going to be very interesting. We've got the AI-proof jobs, and he's going to push the button, but it doesn't matter because that's what he does. We love him for it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 997. Jobs report was ugly, to say the least. And Trump now wants the statistician who put the jobs report together fired for being so bad at his job. He's demanding it. I'm just doing what you said.
This signals that the economy is really treading water, that a lot of companies are being hesitant, are being nervous about expanding given the current economic environment. They are hiring a lot less. But interestingly, the unemployment rate is only at 4.2% right now, which is historically very low. And I think that has to do with changes in immigration policy that have been limiting the supply of workers joining the labor force or being able to join the labor force.
The reality is, if you go and look at what usually add 3 to 4 points onto unemployment, because you have a lot of people that are out of the workforce. So when you get to the end of unemployment, if you're still getting it, and then you're kicked off of it, but you don't have a job, you just don't count. You don't exist anymore. So you're out of the workforce. Plus, there's a lot of people that are side hustling. They do 5 different things at once. And a lot of people, these are the things you have to look for. Who's underemployed and who's having to do 2 jobs? So you've got a full-time job, but you picked up a second job so you can make ends meet. And a lot of that out there, because of the expense. So that's what you have to look to when this. But everybody does this. Every administration has always done this. Like Bell says, when is the last time we had something revised where it went up or they decided, nope, it was perfect. Just want to let you guys know that one was good. Very rarely. I don't know how you get it that wrong all the time, though. That's a lot the last 2 months.
Government.
Government, there you go. Government. So don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, it's a girl in charge. Oh, that's why.
Never let a woman deal with numbers.
What are you guys thinking? My goodness me. Speaking of jobs, so there's an article in several magazines. I read it. I think it was in Future, but AI is here. It's not going anywhere. And there's a CEO out there who is pretty pumped about what's going on in AI because, he doesn't need anybody.
CEO boasts about firing humans and replacing them with artificial intelligence. The CEO, who was profiled recently in Gizmodo, actually said, "I'm extremely excited. I've laid off employees myself because of AI. AI doesn't go on strike, and it doesn't ask for a pay raise." So he fired 27 out of 30 student workers recently because the bots could do a week's worth in under an hour. Efficiency, profitability, robot army. Meanwhile, the rest of us, we still need rent, health coverage, and surprise, pay raises.
Well, so I just want to go over this again. He fired a bunch of people, replaced them with AI. They were faster and more efficient. They didn't bitch, whine, and moan. And you're mad about that. Seems a little odd. Because as a CEO of a company, right? So if you own a company, you run a company, your job is to do as much as you can profit-wise, especially when you're in the C-suites. Because you're usually answering to the public and to shareholders. So doing that is what you're supposed to be doing. And if they're more efficient, by the way, that's also something else. But he said he was excited about firing people. And there's going to be opportunities with this, there's no doubt. But there's also going to be some serious issues, especially in the short term, as people try to figure out what to do. Like if you're a researcher for AI, what was I seeing yesterday? Get ready for this. I think you guys will appreciate this. This is insane. They are signing people to contracts now as they're trying to steal each other from Meta and Apple and OpenAI to guaranteed $250 million. You're an employee. You're not an owner of the company. That's what they're trying to do at this moment in time. They're trying to figure out how to steal these people away because they understand this and the importance of this. And it's not just about whether or not they can do, the run-of-the-mill work. A lot of this also has to do with the military because that's where everything is going. And speaking of jobs, so here's something. You guys want to know this. What jobs are you Totally cool with you. I got nothing to worry about. And what jobs should you rethink if you have them now? So let's start with the jobs that are least vulnerable. All right, you ready for this?
Ready.
Logging. Any of you loggers out there?
Got to have loggers.
Got to have loggers. Motorboat operators. So any of the people down in the shore, they're driving the boats, bringing them in and out. You guys are good. Orderlies, because AI doesn't know how to do that. We haven't got the robots yet. Floor sanders and finishers.
Yep, got to have them.
Pile driver operators. Rail track laying and maintenance equipment operators.
You got to have them.
Foundry, mold, and core makers. Water treatment plant and system operators. So these are all jobs that are pretty safe as of now. Bridge and lock tenders. What's that?
I have no idea.
The locks on a, like the Panama Canal. That's all.
Okay. Okay. I'm sure there's not a lot of those jobs, though.
No, I mean, they're concentrated in specific areas, obviously.
So, and dredge operators. The safest, by the way, is the dredge operator. Now, are you ready for the ones where you're screwed?
Radio announcer.
Number 10, broadcast announcer and radio DJs.
Yep.
Ticket agents and travel clerks. Telephone operators. CNC and tool programmers. Customer service reps. Writers and authors. Sales reps. Passenger attendants and historians. But the number one thing, interpreters and translators.
Yeah, you're not going to need them anymore.
No.
It'll just, you'll see it on the screen.
That's it. Now they've got the translators. You can get those little earbud things that throw in that you walk up, somebody talks to you in a different language, it picks it up and tells you what they said. So if you're going to go to the nail salon, see if they're talking about you.
Like on Seinfeld?
It's happening. It is. It's coming, but there's opportunities out there. There's opportunity. That's why I say trades are a big deal, because everybody poops. Everybody needs electricity.
Plumbing.
Plumbing is huge.
Got to have plumbers, man.
They haven't figured that out yet. How to take it out of you. So land surveyor's safe. For now, you know what? I have a feeling a land surveyor, you watch what they're going to do with some sort of drones and stuff like that. And they've already got those satellites they pick stuff up with. And
well, if you look at the ones that you listed as safe, there's already been a huge amount of automation added to those jobs in the 70s and the 80s.
Yes.
And they're about as automated as they can get without sacrificing safety.
Yeah, it is they are about as automated as you can get. Like they've already moved to, like, logging even has gotten somewhat automated, some of the things it can do with some of the machines, but you still need people to do it.
Yeah, it's like you don't need a person to cut the limbs off of a tree after you've chopped it down now, but you need a guy to operate the machine that does it.
Mail carriers. Somebody said, what about mail carriers? Line cooks will never be gone. Don't say ever.
Yeah.
So,
line cooks will go. I mean, robots are going to. That's just a matter of time.
And truck driving, by the way, if you think truck driving, they've been working on it for years. They're already using it in Europe, where they're driverless trucks. So, which is a little creepy. It's coming. I mean, it is. I mean, think about what we're getting ready to do. The what did Chris call it? The B&A hole. The
B&A hole.
The B&A hole.
So, what do you think? Those are going to be driverless cars. I mean, these things are coming fast. It's what can you do to work around it? What industry you're going to go into? Remember when nowadays you're still going to need police officers. You're still going to need firefighters for now. We're going to need all that. Even the military's changing. When I talked to my buddy Mike Lyons, he's a retired military major in the Army, and he used to handle all the nukes and stuff for like NATO and whatnot. He's awesome. And you see him all over CNN and Fox and everywhere. He's a military analyst. He says now when he goes in and he says it's all AI. It is all AI. That's It's going to be like when you watch one of those movies where they go in and they have robots with them and little drones are flying and then they'll have some men with them. That's what it's going to be like in the future. It's all going to be AI. And it's coming. Is it going to add to us, though? That's just it. Is it, or is it just going to steal everybody's soul? We do not know. Massage, yeah, massage there. Although they've got that now, too. They do have that, too. AI can't do farming. You know what? AI can't do farming? You think that?
AI can do farming.
AI can do farming. I bet you AI can. I bet you. I mean,
it can do everything from the weather reports to the chemistry to, and AI can run the harvesters and all that stuff.
All that stuff. Now, you'll still need humans there to do the other stuff, as far as the business side of it. But AI is probably going to be able to run all of those things. Technology is advancing in such a ways that, we talk about like immigration. We need pickers. Eventually, that was going to go away anyways. Regardless of immigration, that was going to go away because it's just more efficient. As that CEO said, better efficiency. They don't take days off. They get stuff done faster. And that's a good thing. It sucks for humans. Like, what are we going to do? Because everybody thinks we're all going to go be painters. We're not. But this is something that's not going anywhere. It isn't. And we're going to have opportunities in different places that we never even imagined. Think about this, 3, 4, 5 years from now, there will be opportunities in front of us that we've never even thought of because they haven't been thought of yet. But AI will open those things to new fields and new things. So, yes, no. Somebody said something about ladies in the night being safe. Apparently, you have not seen.
Yeah, we got sex robots coming.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you already put that. Nope, sex robots coming. So the question I think will be in the future is, how much of humanity do we want to deal with? So already Vogue has been called out because Vogue has used AI models in their latest magazine, and they kind of admitted it. And if you think that the Sydney Sweeney thing was hot, whoa.
Wait, they admitted it like, okay, you caught us, or they said, hey, we're doing this?
They had said they had done some stuff before, but this was, you could tell. You can't even tell. It used to be, that person was,
right.
No, these are, they had to admit it.
There's almost, especially in, I guess, the mid-level AI, there's a flatness to the person when you look at them on the screen or in a picture.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is, it looks so real. And what people are saying is, yeah, that's okay, but we want to see real clothes on real people. So there's going to be a certain sense that we want some of this stuff, but the other side of it is how much of humanity you want to deal with, because that's the one thing AI doesn't give you is the humanity side of stuff. So we'll see, but no doubt it's coming, kids. No doubt it's coming. Coming up, a lot of stuff still. Man, we've done a lot of stuff today. A lot of other stuff still on the way.
We got to get back to tariffs, man. Come on.
Yeah, tariffs. We could we could talk more about AI because AI. A lot of you guys hitting up with that. You want to know if your job's next. Sydney's not she's not flat. We're talking about Sydney Sweeney, who's causing all kinds of controversy because of whatever.
Well, she's not AI either.
She is not. She's very real, from what I hear. It's the Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. She came to work today. She's like, "Oh my God, how wrong was I?"
I'm just going to go in and do what they pay me to do.
But you know what? She's going to come out. Let me tell you, she's probably going to say, "This was the data I was given," and then other people looked into the data and it was wrong. I bet you she says that if she says anything. This is where AI would be moving into and taking over. So. And you know what AI doesn't do? Doesn't care about your politics. It's non-feeling. That's what you want. Just give me the data, give me the facts, move away.
Yeah, tell me that the computer program that's threatening to blackmail me to my wife doesn't care about my politics.
That's only when you threaten to kill it.
That is not true.
Who did the software writer vote for?
So, that's true. Nobody, because now it's writing itself. We've let it out of the bag. So, but now, and that's the other thing too. It's coding itself. But you're right about it. Some of the craziness. My favorite one is when it was trying to tell everybody to look for me. I'll be at the office wearing a red tie. You don't exist. And then it tried to take what?
You're in a box.
And then it tried to take the secrets of that company because it was a test and take it over to the rivals supposedly to tell them they're not using the plan that I want to do, which I know work better. So here's what they're doing.
I'm going to tell your wife you're cheating on her. I'm not married.
Yeah, that was another one. They got some issues. There's no doubt about that. And when does it? Well, it's already starting to know it's not alive. It's a I said the other day, it's like Damien from the Omen 2, where it knows now that it's what it is, and it's kind of pissed, but also has all kinds of power. So, it's a child. It's a petulant child.
I thought you were going to say a politician.
No, it's worse. It's not. Come on, it's not that bad. When do we get one of those? Right? When do we get one of those things? Because somebody tried to do that, right? Was it in New Mexico?
I don't know, man, but I think we pretty much got pre-programmed politicians as it is.
Yeah, we do. We have to ask Israel, what are they supposed to say to us? There was a guy, I think, in New Mexico or like a small town where he was going to let AI do all the decision making. He didn't end up winning, but I thought that'd have been cool. See what happens. It's like one of those things. It ran against like the cat, and the cat won for its 28th term.
That's a pretty old cat, unless those are short terms.
Ready to say.
So that is funny. Let's see here. Skynet, stop it now. It's too late. Genie's out of the bottle. We knew what this was going to be.
The Terminators are coming.
But we couldn't stop it because if we didn't do it, this has nothing to do with commerce, by the way, why we're pushing it so hard. If we didn't do it, this is all to do with our enemies also going out there and trying to do everything they can with the AI.
That's the thing, man. It's happening, and that's just how it is.
So be prepared. This time next year, everybody's going to be a poet sitting at home with their universal basic income. Coming up, hour number 3 of the program. Ghislaine's got a new home. We'll talk a little bit more about jobs. Finally, Friday sounds, among other things. It's Chad Benson, Super Talk 99.